Welcome to Strange Travels. I'm Lauren, and that's Clint, and we're from Nashville. We love to travel, whether it's a day trip or to another country. We love seeking out new experiences, hiking with our dog Lilly, and finding amazing food along the way. In today's video, we visit Greenville, South Carolina, and go on a scavenger hunt for 9 mice on Main Street. We try some uniquely crafted cocktails at a fun speakeasy, and we grab dessert at a very risque restaurant, and then end our time in South Carolina with a quick trip down the road to check out the beautiful fall colors and views at Caesar's Head State Park. Here we go! Welcome to Greenville! After an hour-and-a-half drive from Columbia, we arrived in Greenville, the final stop in our road trip across South Carolina. Greenville is located in the northwest corner of South Carolina, nestled up against the foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains, and is conveniently halfway between Charlotte, North Carolina, and Atlanta, Georgia. When we arrived, we immediately began exploring Falls Park on the Reedy, crossing the one-of-a-kind Liberty Bridge, which overlooks Reedy River Falls. We also checked out the Medusa tree, an old beech tree with an iconic exposed root system. We were fortunate to catch Greenville in early November with peak fall colors. But before we explore the rest of Greenville, we need to check into our hotel and put on our detective hats.
The game, Mrs. Hudson, is on.
So we're here walking around downtown Greenville, and apparently there are 9 hidden mice throughout the city or throughout Main Street. It's based off the book Good Night Moon.
Thank you, Dawson. Smile, everyone.
Okay, we found all of the 9 mice on Main, and we don't want to show you all of them or point them all out because that would ruin the fun when you come. But if you do want to cheat and you want to see,
Cheaters never prosper.
we're gonna show all 9 to you really, really quick. But here's all 9.
Did you get all that?
So for lunch here in downtown Greenville, right off Main Street, we stopped at Sully's Steamers. The founder, the owner, Robert Sullivan, aka Sully, is not a chef, nor food critic, nor sommelier. He is just Sully, a regular Joe that realized we needed better quality food at affordable prices and decided to act. And in 2013, he opened Sully Steamers. Their menu items have a lot of fun names. I got the Nacho Maximus, which is turkey, cheddar, lettuce, honey mustard, parm peppercorn, and Doritos on a jalapeno cheddar bagel. And they give you the leftover Doritos from the bag. They put it on the sandwich. Here we go.
Smells good.
That bagel, perfectly steamed, it's warm. They keep it wrapped in that aluminum foil to make sure it stays warm for you. Oh, and that shredded lettuce, even the shredded lettuce is so good. Oh, I'm so glad we stopped here. We talked about going somewhere else, but then we spotted this place. I'm so glad Lauren said, let's check it out. This is awesome.
I almost got the Nacho Maximus because the Doritos on it sounded good, but I went with the Griswold, which is turkey, bacon, provolone, and pepper jack, lettuce, barbecue, which is interesting, and parm peppercorn. And it says on here, it's a vacation, so why not?
I think we're all in for a very big treat.
Oh boy, this looks good. Also, I forgot to mention it's on an Asiago bagel. I didn't even realize, so I have Lilly. So I was sitting outside while Clint ordered, and I didn't even think about them having different types of bagels, but he did not steer me wrong because it is soft and warm and it's delicious.
After lunch, we continued exploring downtown Greenville with a stop at Poppington's Gourmet Popcorn.
Poppington's opened in 2012, and they started with 6 different flavors, and they've blossomed into many more flavors. They had a really cool like facts on the wall. And honestly, one of my favorite facts was that when you're popping popcorn, they can actually go up to 3 feet in the air, which I just thought that was kind of cool. But they have some really cool facts, like awesome popcorn options. Definitely stop in here. So I got some dog popcorn for us. Of course, Clint could probably guess because he knows me. Churro caramel.
Since we're only here for the day and some tomorrow, we are already on the hunt for a shot glass. Hopefully we'll have more luck than we had in Columbia. Yeah. We've already checked at the CVS here on Main Street, and we're gonna try to pop into a few other spots to see if we can find one. So,
fingers crossed.
Yeah, wish us luck. As we continue south on Main Street, past Falls Park on the Reedy, and past the train tracks, you will come to Ford Field, home of the Greenville Drive, Class A affiliate of the Boston Red Sox. The park opened in 2006 and was modeled after Boston's Fenway Park, featuring its own 30-foot high green monster. While we didn't get to go into the park, we did get to check out the Shoeless Joe Jackson statue outside. And for the big Field of Dreams fans, you can visit the Shoeless Joe Jackson Museum in his former home next to the park.
Why'd they call him Shoeless Joe?
Well, when he was still in the minors, he bought a new pair of spikes and they hurt his feet. So about the 6th inning, he took them off and played the rest of the game in just his socks. The other players kidded him, called him Shoeless Joe, and the name stuck.
Now it's time to head back and get ready for dinner and a few fun drinks. So we're at Vault Vator, and it's a speakeasy right in the heart of downtown Greenville, right by the Reedy Falls Park. It's a little difficult to find. You gotta want to make it here, but it is worth it. The story behind Vault Vator is it's downtown Greenville's first and only speakeasy style modern cocktail lounge, offering handcrafted, made-to-order libations inspired by the golden age of cocktails. It is tucked away in this basement, featuring the original vault and elevator, thus Vault Vator, that was built and occupied by the Dr. Pepper Cola Company during the turn of the century. I got the dealer's choice, so I asked the bartender, I told him I wanted, he picked 2 words off the list, and I picked spicy and refreshing. He crushed it. It's like a habanero pomegranate. I don't know, he lit it on fire. It was wild, but it is so good. Just enough of a kick to it. They have their own jalapeno infused vodka, and oh boy, just a little bit of that'll light you up. But it was good. And then on Wednesday, we're here on a Wednesday night, and on Wednesdays they have something called Hot Wednesdays, where they'll have a hot drink. I think they have a hot toddy tonight, and they also have 3 different hot soups. I got a Finnish salmon soup, which they said was their favorite, and they recommended eating it with saltine crackers and ketchup. So gotta go for it. So first I'm gonna try it without. That's really good, but I'm still gonna go for it. I've never had ketchup in soup before. Hey, when in Greenville. Alright, we got our Finnish salmon soup with crackers, crushed up saltines, and the ketchup. Here we go. Okay, that's really good too. That ketchup gives it just a little bit of a tang added. And the crackers, obviously if you like crackers in your soup, like I do, So it was worth the $2 extra for the crackers and ketchup. This is good.
I got the Tropical 75, which is kind of like a spin on the French 75, but the Tropical 75 has guava rum, pineapple, raspberry, and champagne, and I was just feeling something fruity, and let's give this a shot. Oh yeah, I mean, that is smooth. It's so good. And then I got the potato soup. Unfortunately, I totally forgot to get a pretty picture with all the toppings on top, but that's okay. It looks amazing. Oh yeah, it's creamy. The bacon is like real crispy and like almost like slightly burnt, but in a good way. Like, oh, really good.
Okay, for my second dealer's choice, we're going boozy and refreshing. And it's, all I know that's in it right now is whiskey and cucumber, which seems like a strange combination, but I'm a little strange. So, here we go. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Would have never thought whiskey and cucumber. That's good. It's boozy and it's refreshing.
For my next drink, I really wanted to try their coffee infused vodka. So I went with 9 in the afternoon, which is coffee infused vodka, cream de cocoa, caramel, and smoked sea salt drizzle. It looks so good. And it smells like coffee. Okay. It's excellent. And then we also got a meat and cheese plate. I have no idea what all's on here, but it all looks delicious. We just finished at Vault Vator. It was so good. We each got 2 drinks and a meat and cheese plate, and honestly, like, we could have stayed there all night.
Yeah.
It was just so relaxed, and I mean, it's a Wednesday night, so it's not super busy, and it was really good.
Yeah, the bartender was great. I literally could have just stood there and done dealer's choice and just kept picking words off the list and just had him go make something and bring it back because it was all so good.
Yeah.
But now it's time for dessert. And I think we're going to a pretty interesting place for dessert. So, Mom, if you're watching, probably cut it off now.
Oh, yeah.
After Vault Vator, we came to a dessert restaurant here that's right off of Main Street, and it is a very specifically themed dessert restaurant.
And a very unique one.
Yeah, but it was great. The staff is amazing. The desserts were amazing.
The drinks were amazing.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, it was just an all-over fun, unique.
It was
an apple cider
apple beer with caramel on the rim.
Yeah.
It was really good. And then I had a key lime pie dessert. We can't actually say the names of any of this.
Yeah, we because I had basically what would be described as like a chocolate lava dessert, like brownie lava with ice cream, and then I had a strawberry beer with like white chocolate and milk chocolate rim around it, and it was so good.
Yeah,
but that's about as vanilla and plain as we have to be.
I don't think we can actually say anything that's on the menu on here.
Yes.
But you can kind of put the pieces together, and if you want to go look at the menu, you can.
Yes.
But it was all really good. The place is great. Like, genuinely, if you wanted to go there and have a romantic dessert experience, you could.
Yeah, you can make it fun and lighthearted, or you can make it romantic.
Yeah,
like, you can kind of do either.
They do a good job of providing an atmosphere that kind of caters to both. But now we are stuffed. Oh, and the staff. The staff is so good as far as finding that balance of keeping the jokes
and innuendos.
Yes,
yeah,
but also kind of
not overdoing it
Yeah,
either. Like,
yeah.
I don't know, they just do a really good job overall, like theme and everything, and
Yeah.
definitely recommend. They do have a few different locations, so
yeah.
you can check
And-
their website.
But now we're full. It's been a long day. It's getting late. I think it's time to call it a night and then see what else we can do tomorrow. It's now morning here in Greenville. We are gonna start this day off right, and we're gonna go find some coffee and some breakfast.
We are at Coffee Underground, and I mean, it is past Halloween, which means there is peppermint mochas on the menu, so of course I had to get one of those. And then I actually got the quiche, and they had 3 different kinds. There was like a sun-dried tomato, can't remember what the other one she said, and then a farmer's. And so I got the farmer's. Yeah. Really want some. All right, here we go. Really good.
I got the cocoa nutty latte, which when I ordered it, the person at the register immediately said, "Oh, that's good." So I'm pretty excited about this. It's coconut and hazelnut. It smells good.
We could actually use this for a couple of days.
Yes. I got this awesome looking breakfast sandwich. It's a cheddar biscuit with spicy sausage, cheddar cheese, and scrambled egg. That is a solid breakfast sandwich right there. We are now going to actually head out of Greenville. We're gonna drive about 45 minutes northwest to Caesar's Head State Park, which will complete our time here in South Carolina. But we're not done yet. Hopefully there's some beautiful views waiting for us in the next couple hours.
We made it up to Caesar's Head Overlook, and they have a visitor center up here, so we checked it out, and surprisingly they had shot glasses.
Yes.
So of course we had to get one. So.
Yes, lots of different ones too, which was fun.
Yeah.
And fun fact about Caesar's Head State Park, it is completely pack it in, pack it out. There are no trash cans here. So whatever you bring in, you're taking out with you. And we made it over here to the Overlook. It is right next to the visitor center.
Easy walk.
Yes.
Or like, yeah, I mean, very easy to get to.
Yeah, and it is a beautiful view. Even though it's a hazy day here, the views are still incredible. The fall colors are in full effect, and it's beautiful up here. The drive up here was gorgeous. We're hoping to stop at a couple other little scenic spots on the way back down. Right next to the Overlook is the Devil's Kitchen, where there's some, as Lilly would call them, devil steps that you have to go down to get to this tight little crevice in the rocks that just lead to other great views. But crazy how great this place is in just a short little space, but all these amazing views. About 10 minutes down from Caesar Head State Park is Bald Rock Heritage Preserve, which is another great overlook beautiful up here. I will say, unfortunately, there's a large sign that says
No graffiti.
no graffiti,
there's a
no
lot.
fires, but it is kind of sad that there is a lot of graffiti up here. It still is definitely worth stopping by and roaming around.
Getting some pictures.
Yeah, because it is beautiful up here.
That's gonna do it for our time in Greenville and I guess South Carolina as a
Surrounding
whole.
areas.
Yeah.
Yeah, Greenville, I think, was, I don't know what my expectations were, but they were blown away. I definitely loved Greenville.
I mean, I tried to tell him he would love it.
It was so much fun. It was such a cool town, or cool city. I can't wait to come back. I want to go visit Greenville. I want to go back to Caesar's Head State Park and do some more hiking in that area.
Yeah, I feel like Caesar's Head is definitely like a little hidden gem that we're gonna have to explore more.
Yes, definitely need more time there. But now it's on to Kings Mountain, and it's wedding time for us. Hi, my name is Snoozin' Susan, and I be snoozin'.
Now get out.
Yeah, but we're still hungry.
Ouch!